What's up, guys? Sleepy here, and today I actually have a PowerSaves update for you instead of Red Randomizer. I hope you guys don't mind. It's coming back tomorrow. I know it's supposed to be a daily series, but there's a lot that's been going on with PowerSaves that I haven't covered in quite some time, and I would really like to. So stick with me here. Last time we covered this Pokemon box codes, it only went up to like I think 100 something, and now it goes all the way up to 444. And I think what it spawns is legal. I'm not totally sure, but I think they're all spawning legally. So I think that's why it's taking so long, is because they're trying to set it up correct. But it goes all the way up to 444 now. So you can like do more than half your decks. Complete more than half your decks, you know? Alright, but there's also more important stuff that I would like to get to here. You know, IVs, EVs, this is all good stuff. All these form changes, what is that? Oh, Rotom. But besides that, there are some really interesting stuff I would like to cover up here. And this kind of has to do with it here. Okay, so they added like this. There's Pokemon, right? They didn't do many, but it's like Blastoise and it's like slot 1. And you put what move you want it to have. And I guess this is like legal moves. I don't know. It's weird, honestly. But this is what's this is interesting here. All Pokemon's move modifier. Now it says check no. I would assume that it tells you what number is each move, or you could use a place. I could probably try to link down in the description, like to somewhere that will tell you what number is what move. But you take your tool item in slot 2, right, and you change it to this number that corresponds to a move, and that Pokemon will have that move. I believe this is how it works. And the reason this is a big deal is because this essentially is like Pokegenning into the Hackmons scene. Now, obviously, you can't use those online, but it is pretty coolio. It is pretty important stuff, I would say, overall. They have all these like Blastoise, Wartortle, Squirtle. I don't know if they're adding these super slowly. That's not gonna be able to finish this in time, I wouldn't think, if they're only this far so far. They also added these alternate form codes and ability codes. Now, I believe they have, and it might be UK only, I believe they have ability codes where you can set any ability. But right now we're just under Pokemon Omega Ruby with right here. You can change the ability easily now, so that's nice. This is nice. This is on their website. This isn't in the program itself. You should have the program, I would hope, if you're watching this, or if you don't have a program, you're watching this. There's a lot of stuff. Trust me, we haven't gone over these updates in a while. You can check out my previous updates if you're really interested in like in-depth analysis of what most of these things do. But this code I also found interesting. Alternate form codes, and essentially it goes up to 20. And I think the only Pokemon that goes above that would be Masigno, which has 28 forms, I think. But what this does is just set it as an alternate form. This is in the game. The way Pokemon are set up in this game is they're just Pokemon, and then there's a second form, a third form. Every Pokemon has like this infinite number of forms, not infinite per se, but just like they're just empty boxes if they don't have anything there. There's no data there, so it just sets it to default. So if you have like a Form 2 Bulbasaur, it's just going to be a normal Bulbasaur. If you have a Form 2 Deoxys, it's probably going to be one of the other Deoxys forms. You see what I'm getting at here? So that's very interesting. They've been going pretty hard on codes lately. They added this remove Fateful Encounter flag, box 1, slot 1. That essentially, I believe, if I am not mistaken, allows it to be traded over the GTS. That's pretty big news, especially with my Queen the GTS movement. If you get an Arceus, which you can get here, they have the event Arceuses right here, or even the shiny one. You can get all those. If you get that and take off the flag, you should reasonably be able to trade it over GTS. If not, then that sucks. But they did add, I didn't really go over this, but Spring Kangaskhan, Amora, they're not really adding a lot of events on here right now. These are all past events. But they have a bunch of other stuff. They spelled medicine wrong, and that will bother me till the day I die. Anyway, they're adding pretty interesting stuff as time goes on here. I wanted to just check here. Let's just check here and make sure UK has the has everything under control. Okay, yeah, so rename Pokemon Box 1 Slot 1, male trainers, female trainers, all Pokemon move modifier. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's the move modifier. Okay, anyway, yeah, so you can set custom moves, you can change the ability for now. This Pikachu form modifier, I probably went over this before, but I feel like I haven't done an update in so long that we might have new people that haven't seen these updates or like don't remember the old updates. Form 5 is just cosplay without a costume, whereas normal is just normal Pikachu. Gender forms are themselves. You can't make like a male look like a female unless we're talking about Meowstic, which is, I believe, covered here. I believe. Anyway. Sex modifier. Okay. Cloning code. Language modifier. Alright, yeah. So, that's my update. They go up to 516 in the UK rather than 444, which they have in the US. That's an interesting tidbit. Oh, and here we go. They actually have the ability modifier, which I don't believe they have in the US currently. So if you are from the UK, congratulations. You can set any ability you want. Again, I will try to figure out what abilities are what. It might be in the notes over here, so we want to check those out. They also have move modifier code, which they had up there. So, but this is interesting stuff. I hope this helped you guys like figure stuff out, figure your life out. You know. Thanks to GlitchX City. I'm using her music in the background. I hope it's not overpowering my voice. But again, thanks. I hope this helped. You guys are really cool, and a lot of you like these PowerSaves updates, so I figured I would do them. I would try to do them somewhat often. I'll try to check up, make sure I keep up with it, you know, because a lot of people are like really into this. So I'll try to keep up with it. Leave your thoughts down below if you have any thoughts on this. And thank you. Also, Alpha Sapphire Randomizer, a lot of you have been asking about it. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. So thank you for being patient with me here. Soon. I love you all. Make sure to leave a like if this was helpful in any way, and I will see y'all later.